Hey guys, welcome back to Texas Fab Garage. So, if you watch my painting videos, you know how bad I've messed up on the paint, and now I need to figure out how I'm going to fix it. So, first thing I'm starting out is going to be wet sanding it. This is what I did actually end of last year. Got most of the sand, still got to go through. Because you look closely, like up here, it's all shininess, so I did not sand enough of it through. So the car's really dirty. I have to clean it all and start sanding it. I didn't sand any of it down there, that's why it's nice and shiny. I did spend my time inside trying to get the overspray from not getting the doors. I mean, this was all covered in paint, not too bad. I mean, some white spots in through here that didn't come off, some old white sealer. I could probably get more of that, but after a while, I'm like, I'm tired of scraping it. And I paint up and through here. So, happy with that. But then from painting, you can see all these little green dots where the paint went through. So we'll have to get all this painted green. So I'm gonna get the car washed and just keep on sanding. All right guys, it's been probably a little over a month since I did the intro to it. So I took the next 3 days off. I've been sanding this thing on and off for a while now. I think I got most of this. I gotta go around and do some touch up and a few other things I need to fix, but cleaning the garage, getting ready. So today I'm planning on just cleaning, finishing sanding and taping, and hoping tomorrow I'll be able to do some start on the painting. But I mean, look, I mean, actually, just from wet sanding it and everything else, I mean, this is down below 400 grit I sanded all with, because I'm doing a more painting than I planned on, but just sprayed some water on it. It actually looks nice and shiny. So I'm just gonna go through, wash it, and then see which spots look shiny still, and probably hit that with like 600, maybe go up to 800. So you can see up here at the top, it's not, I didn't wash it yet, spray it down. So a lot of fine scratches. So the only place I'm not gonna paint anything in the engine bay. There's a few chips that I have to also fix. The one I'm actually really mad at myself is this one right here. I just did that, so I need to sand that. Hopefully I can get that to blend good, but oh well, we're doing a whole bunch of customization, and had to spray some primer on that the other day because it burned through metal from resanding it, because that didn't come out good at all either. So, all right, well, I'm not going to videotape myself washing and sanding, so maybe we'll do it when I get back to getting dirt. All right, guys, next day, I was up to almost 11 o'clock. Taping, got a lot of the sanding and taping, got pretty much done. Came out this morning and finished almost the rest of it. So I ended up putting the trunk back on. I am going to repaint the lines on the trunk, so we'll go over all that when the time comes to it. So, but everything else is sealed up. I didn't have to tape off the green here from the black, but first I do need to get in and I need to finish this door jamb. I'm going to paint that black, so that's why I need to paint that first. Then I'll go back and tape everything off. Then I'll have to remove everything once I do the final clear coat. Still need to do a good wipe down. Everything's got a basic wash. I should go back and watch my old video when I was painting. Did I go over the paint? I don't remember if I did or not. It's too hot out right now for me to do a blow up booth, so I'm waiting to cool down. Hopefully it's like 1 o'clock, so most of the hottest part of the day, so hopefully it goes down. Hit about, let's see, temperature wise, yeah, I'm at 70, so in a paint booth I'll be way above 80, so I'm gonna be closer down to 60, but I still have tomorrow too. I took off just in case, but I'm gonna paint the door jambs inside my garage. It's not much. I'm just using my little airbrush and go over it, but I don't know if I remember if I went over what type of paint. So my paint that I have left, I did have to order some more stuff because I didn't know if I'll have enough, and so hopefully I have enough to do everything. Black doesn't take as much cover. So looking at the car, things I need to fix first up is the black opaque. Usually with before you start with your paint, I did start out with a sealer. This is black sealer. I'm not using this today. I'll be using this when I paint my odds and end parts, because all my base was done with a white sealer. So I have some of it left. It's still actually really good. So usually paint that down. That was the pretty much sealer slash base coat for the green pearl. I had to end up getting some white opaque paint because this is good edge to edge painting Yeah, it's airborne sealer. Good for edge, not for fine detail. So areas I need to paint green first again, I'm going to use the opaque because this cuts better, they say. So when I pull the tape off, I won't get no tearing and stuff. So I had to get some more of this. I just got the bigger bottle just in case I get carried away and I don't know what ended up painting white. So that's the base. Then on top of that, you'd put your green pearl. That's this here. Needs shaking up real good. You can see it settling. This is what I have left over from last year painting. It's very nice and clean. So you don't just put this straight on because it is very transparent. So I did a 4-to-1 mixture with this, and then I used their Cratex colors, their UV clear, their what is this, 450 gloss. So I do, for every 4 parts of that, I use 1 part of this. This actually allowed me to sand it. It makes it actually sandable because pearl usually by itself, you won't be able to sand it because it's scratch wise. But when you add it to this, it makes it go down a lot better and it makes it dry a lot faster. Okay, sorry, I got interrupted. So yeah, so I mix this with it and that, and then you can, this stuff is still very thick. Sometimes you do need to use their reducer. This is their newer reducer. You need a lot of this. I went through a lot, use this for help clean my brushes, air brushes out and everything. It's just the water-based reducer. This stuff is very nice. There was the older stuff, I can't remember the model to it. I was getting a lot more dry tip. After spraying, the tip would dry even in the hot conditions. This helped eliminate a lot of it. I mean, I still had issues because I was painting in really hot temperatures, what I shouldn't have been doing. So 420, this is a must if you're doing airbrushing or using the Cratex paints. I did actually add poison green to the mixture, so I didn't have to actually add as much reducer to it, just a little splash of that. But the poison green to help give it, I suppose it's give more shine. I didn't really notice too big of a difference really, but I'm not going to add it this time around. I don't think it really needs it. I still have some of that left over. See, we keep it all sealed. Actually, none of it dried up, surprisingly. So that was for that. And then for the black part, all I did was their opaque black basic. This is good for marbleizing. That I used the silver on top of when I did the rat logo. So I don't have much of this left, but the black covered really good. The last time I think I only put maybe 2 coats, not even down, because I got covered so well. I wish I did put more in to begin with. I probably wouldn't have as much issues as I had, but we'll spray it because I had, what, 4 of these, and I used 2 in some, and I still have this thing's really full. So I'm going to mix this up, make sure, I'm pretty sure this should be good still. So I should have plenty of black paint. And then all the fancier stuff, but I didn't do anything besides this with reducer into it. So I did up to 10 to 20%, depends on the temperature wise. I felt like I needed it. I didn't. You can add this to it, I guess, but what I was doing, I didn't need it. So I'm not going to use it this time with it. And then if I do decide to do any more marbling, I got, this is the Wicked Aluminum Fine. That's the number for it. It's not as I guess bigger flakes. There's a little mini. It is a silver aluminum, so there is minor flakes into it. I wasn't really worried about getting one with bigger flakes to show off because I added a lot of my own flakes. This is the Hot Red Sparkle Gold. I used that. I don't think I'll be using this stuff again. I just got it out to show you guys. And this is the Green Sparkle. If you hit it right with the light, it will. This might be a mixture of both actually, because there's all the colors are in this one. I think I used it and filled the whatever I had left over in this, so that's probably what that is. I just kept it in there. I got some hot, just in case I wanted to use some white and I wanted to put some shine to the white at all. I did have some Hot Red Sparkle white for it too. So they have 2 types of flake they use. Hot Red Sparkle is their thicker stuff. So make sure if you're using a cup with a strainer into it or something, you'll remove it because these are thick and won't pass through small strains. And then I got, let's see, Wicked Apple Green. This is a standard paint-wise to it. If I wanted to do any cool other effects, splashing, I don't know, I still might. So these are opaque. I didn't use these at all last time. I did some testing with it. And I do have some black candy here if I do for shadowing or shading. Also, that's why this is their other candy, darker green, emerald green. I use that around there too to highlight and darken areas to it. So I do have some of that. So that's the basic. I'm not a professional painter. This is my first time using it last time around. I like the paint. I mean, water-based. It does dry quick. And then the tip-wise to it, make sure you clean your guns really good, because it is harder to clean guns actually with it. So that's pretty much the basic there. So I'm going to get everything ready. I'll use some of this black through my mini airbrush and do the door jambs. So let's get on that. Oh, forgot to add, over here I have the Iconic Clear America. I use this. I didn't use this same clear as last time. Last time I used their Euro Clear. This is their Show Clear. This has with the medium activator with it. I did like the Euro Clear. The problem was I couldn't get any more of it. They were sold out. They only had it in high fast drying, and I definitely don't want that one. Medium. Could have gone, was going slow if it's going to be this hot out here, but oh well. So it's same brand wise to it. I sand the car really good, pretty much 400, so it's going to be a fresh wise coat with it. So all right, just wanted to show that. So it's Pour 15 company, I believe, or they own American Icon. I'm not really sure how that works out, but the last stuff laid down nice, so hopefully this lays down even nicer. All right guys, next day, got the booth up. I wasn't able to do it yesterday. It just got way too hot, and it's gonna get way too hot again today. I came out very early, blow the booth up, clean it out best I can. Need to wipe everything down now, finish masking up. I did paint inside the door jambs at the bottom black, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and, I mean, I don't want to go over all the details, my other videos done that, so I'm just gonna wipe it down and get ready for black. I'm gonna show you the after. I don't want this to be too long a video of the black of each stage. I'm not going to videotaping. It's just I don't have time today. I need to get done everything as quickly as possible. Alright guys, first coat down. Gotta fix a few things. Came out pretty smooth, but I had I turned my one main fan off because it's too loud with it. There's just I got some fish eyes going on here. I don't know why. I cleaned the gun, wiped everything down. You can see up and through here. I don't think you can see them. There's my finger out right there. Very lightly. There's 1, 2, 3, a whole bunch up there. There's there. And then I got some runs. I don't know how. I mean, I was adjusting my pressure wise to it. So got a run here, around the up and through here, down through here. I don't know. I mean, I never had runs with the black before. You can see right there on that edge. And then right up in here. I didn't see anything on the other side, but like got fisheye there. I mean, first glance, I don't see no no runs. So it's just one coat. Definitely, you know, I can see a whole bunch of scratches on the top, a whole bunch of fisheyes and through there. Oh, so I'm gonna make sure this is completely dry. I'm gonna go back through with 800 grit very finely and just scratch those areas, try to get runs out as I can. Oh my gosh, look at the size of that bumblebee. How do you get in here? Bugs get in here still. I don't know how they get in here. I'm getting attacked. Oh, okay, I need to get this guy out before I do more painting and get some sanding done. All right, I'm gonna give you guys, there's been a little bit of change of plans. I'm tired. I've been up this since 7, 8 a.m. So this booth, I need to clean it really good. There's green, the pearl is everywhere. I need to clean it. I want to scrub this whole paint booth, make sure it's nice and clean before I clear it. And there's a few other little touch up things I can do after pulling the line. See, I got a little bit here. I can scuff this up a little bit and hopefully be able to take care of some of that, but we will see. So, and then I want to do some pinstriping maybe, so it gives me a little bit of time to do that. So today that's going to be it. I'm just going to clean everything up now and put this in the garage and cover it in a plastic tarp. Hey guys, okay, so back the next few days, actually like 3 days later. So, gave plenty of time to dry off. There's a few things I need to fix before I can clear coat it. It's not as hot today, but it is warmer than I thought it was good. I mean, for a while there it was only saying high of 58. It's 60 in my garage and it's nice and shady. So in the booth, it's gotta be upper 70s, mid 70s. So that's probably where I needed to be. So things that I forgot to fix that I should have fixed before I did all the other stuff was my trunk. I doing away with the whale tail or whatever you want to call it to it. So brought in, taping takes the longest time. I have to retape everything too when I go clear it, but just for this year. So what I gotta do is, it's probably not the proper way to do a blend, but whatever. I have to put white down because that was original white base for the top part of the car. So I'm gonna spray that with white, let it dry, then I'll I believe it's 3 coats, but I'll do it until it looks good and matches. So I need to do that. Then up here, more and more I looked at it, I wasn't too happy having the black cut out. Am I recording? I think, okay, just gonna pop them through. So from here, so I'm just gonna blend it from here and go down. Black's easier to blend than the other color, so I just need to wipe it all down, make sure I get all the tape goo off of it. So quite happy. I mean, you can see the difference between the two greens right here. I really did think that green was gonna be a lot darker than it actually came out, but I did put 4 coats on. On this one I only did 3. Maybe that's what I needed to do before and I messed up. I didn't put enough coats on to take care of the striping and stuff. Well, it was a lot hotter, so I think that made a big difference painting a little bit cooler. So that side and that side black, but we're gonna start in the white. I already got that already pre-mixed because you do gotta let it set for 10 to 15 minutes when you put the reducer. Don't need much. Should only take probably 2 coats to cover. They said stuff cover is really good even on black. So I made about 6 ounces and 10 ounces of the reducer. Already had some black mixed up. Now with my green, I had to do a little bit different. So it's the 4-to-1 with 10% of candy in it, the poison green. But I did have a reducer at 10%, but thickened up from being out here a little bit, so that's fine. So I just added some poison into it, try to get it look like it would be matching for it. So I'm gonna get up and well, I'm not gonna show you because it takes too long videotaping that stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit some white. All right, guys. Yeah, so everything's painted. It looks like crap because of these things right here. I bought a bigger one of this. Maybe I'll make it easier, cover things up. So when I sprayed the white and then let it dry, I went to go spray the green, it started flaking the white off of it and it was getting in everything. Well, that's from my own stupid fault there. But like it started flaking off, gotta spray extra onto it. Match isn't great. Nice run here because of, I mean, it was going everywhere. All these little flakes, see them everywhere. I'm ripping all the plastic off. I'm gonna have to clean everything, sand areas. I mean, sad to say, I'll sand it and it's gonna look what it looks like. At this point, I don't care. I've been trying to fix too many things. At least it blends, it goes, it doesn't look too bad actually from here. So, this is from Rhino, I believe. I don't know, maybe I painted on the wrong side. It doesn't tell you what side to paint on though. So I figured we'd be able to use paint on both sides. Like the other plastic, I used the big roll right there. It tells you what side to paint onto and everything sticks to it. I love it. It's great. That stuff works great. So I'm gonna have to go back through. I'm gonna have to redo everything. And taping takes the longest time, but these came out pretty good. I mean, you can see the lines a little bit. I'll go up there and try to scuff it. I'm like, whatever. I mean, I'm gonna run probably silver line after I clear everything. I mean, it is what it is. I'm more happier now than I was with it before. But the problem is I was thinking about the middle tape here, and you see the line from the tape. Like, what is that? The glue onto it? So I don't know. Try to clean it all up. Try to make it look half decent, and we're gonna go from there. You know. I was gonna do the Datsun. So maybe I should do that in black. No, I'm not. I can always go back through with like one shower storm and outline it, and we'll be good to go. But yeah, this needs to dry for about an hour more. before I can clear it. So that's all. I'll get the paper off, start cleaning everything else up, try to sand out all of that. But okay, so that's me rambling on. So okay, back another day. Went back and fixed some of the mistakes a little bit, tried to make it look a little bit better. Paint booth's back up. I left the car out all night because it was nice and warm, and no rain. Thankfully, it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so I got a little bit of time to get it all in clear coat. So I'm going to go ahead. I think I mentioned this earlier, but I'm not going to. I don't remember exactly. So American Icon C80 Icon Clear. It's a show quality. I used Euro Clear on it last time. I really liked it, but they were sold out of it. So this is the next best thing, or it might be better. I don't know. So we're going to go ahead and give this a shot. So I'm going to, definitely for clear coat, I'm wearing a full bodysuit because clear coat is sticky and nasty and I hate it. Make sure you wear a good mask, check the filters on it, make sure it's all good. So I blew out the paint booth and I'm going to go wipe the car down and set up and shoot some clear. Okay, there we go. Hey guys. Okay, so today's Friday. So it's been like 4 days actually since I cleared it. Came out pretty good. I mean, there are some things I'm not happy with. Since I did use a different clear before, the Euro Clear was a lot thicker than the show clear C800. C800 was a lot more watery because I'm a mixturized to it. I mean, it sprayed nice. It looked like it was going out nice. It's a lot easier to run. The Euro Clear I barely had any runs with it, and I put that stuff on heavy. This stuff, I didn't think I'd put it on as heavy, and I got runs everywhere. I mean, they're all fixable. It's been really polleny. It's been raining constantly, so I'm just wiping the car down and going over it because I've been out here in the garage. But I mean, there's probably a run almost on every panel, though. I mean, okay, here we go. Let's start here. It's hard to see with the green, but you can see there's one goes this way. These are the smaller ones, though. There. And here, up in here, then all down through here. Oh my goodness, that's gonna be fun right there. And I got just like that too on the other side, about the same as much, or maybe a little more. Who knows? But I mean, I'm very happy with it. I thought the green would come out a lot darker than it did on the bottom, because the top part, it has white base coat, and the bottom part has the black base coat. So not too bad. I mean, so I gotta go through. I'm gonna razor blade all of the runs from the clear and get everything's gonna need a good white sand. I mean, overall, I am happier with it. The only other, I mean, there's a few spots that it's a little bit overspray. I go through a razor blade trying to get all the tape off of it. The set probably too long to dry, so I gotta get a lot on the other side still. This stuff really can be a little hard. Come on, don't tear. So much clear on it. So I did get a good 3+ coats, I'd say, of clear on everything. So I'm quite happy with that. The only thing is I'm not 100. I mean, hopefully, I don't know if you pick it up in here. I mean, decent reflection, but there is a haze on everything. But like in the middle of the roof, especially on the other side, I don't know if it's like sort of dry spots or I was thinking, what was it called? Oh, so much pollen over there. I don't know, they got a weird mark there, so I'm going to probably start rambling, but yeah, it just needs a wet coat. Back here is probably where I messed up the most, though. I think I showed you in the last video, like clear-wise. I mean, it stinks. You can fill a little bit. Tape edges, you can fill that. So over here, and if you hit the light where the black used to go, you can lightly see a line. I don't know if you can pick it up. You can see a little bit right there. That line. There's a line here on this side from where the black was, but so I say that. I mean, luckily the worst parts are in the trunk, so whenever I get the motivation, I could probably go back and fix it. I mean, fill that, but luckily I am going to do. I'm going to eventually, after I wet sand it and then everything, I'm going to try doing a silver pinstripe onto it. So I mean, down here, I don't know, I didn't pay attention to that. Then over here, you can see the pearl runs very easily. So I got to run darker and through there, worse over here. But you know what? Nothing I can do about it. So I didn't think it looked too bad, but with clear on it, it does enhance everything to it. So, but like I said, I'm happy with it. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and get a razor blade. I'm not a professional, I've only done it a few times. So we'll see how well it goes. I'll start on this side, if it does good, then I'll show you how I did it if I don't mess it up. So pretty much, hopefully I'm on with that. Then we'll have to get the sandpaper out. I'm hoping, depends on how bad the orange peel is. The last orange peel, when I tried sanding just for the bottom part, I had to take it out on 400 because the orange peel is so bad. But that was due to because of the high heat paint into it, I think how it dried. This one, it doesn't look as bad. It's got a little bit better of a shine in my mind. I mean, because I did sand all this flat, so up came through here, it already looked a little good from the other side before I re-cleared it. But I will go ahead and start probably with 1,000, maybe 1,500, try some spots, see how it works. Not, I'll drop it down. But I will, I mean, the goal is I want to try to keep it as basic and quickly as possible. So I'd love to do like 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 3,000 and polish it. But if it's really bad, I might take the 5,000 and drop it down to like 800. On the low end, be 600, but I don't really want to go 600 because that's a lot of scratching, and I don't want to remove a lot of material on top of it. I don't want to make sure I don't break through on anything. So, all right, let me try it out. All right, decided to show you guys what I'm doing the runs on this side of the car since I'm doing it. That way I don't have to worry about it later on. I don't forget when I think it later or something, or just getting a routine of doing it. So I'll show where I'm at now. So far, one right here, and here I'm working on one, big one right here, and all the ones right there, and a 1, 2 right there, and I think I still gotta check the bottom. I thought I had water drops down here because I wiped the car, but I did not. So actually, with the razor blade, I watched a lot of YouTube videos, different people doing it and stuff. The razor blades seemed like the best and fastest way to go about it. I went ahead though and I took sandpaper on the corners, sanded it down so I wouldn't accidentally dig in if I go too far out. I think I found another one right here too. I need to get some better lighting. I'm going around with the light on my phone, flashing it all, trying to get everything to look better and see. So let's see, there we go. Ooh, look at that pearl. Oh, that's beautiful. But like down here, bottom door, you see here, they had like a little droplet there and a few over here. I just cut them off with the knife. Be very careful. Try to go flush with it, but point a little out so I don't, if it caught it, it doesn't dig up into it. So, I mean, not really be able to see too much out here. I'll hit that with the sandpaper. So all I'm doing with these though, I can't do both at the same time. Let me find one. Okay, see, like this right here, it's a small one, minor. Probably just do that with sandpaper, but all I do is take the razor blade flush to it, do it on a 45-degree angle, and I just press. You can slowly just hear it start to scrape away. Actually, you can see actually how much orange peel you have to build up. That was a very small one actually, so I can finish that. I'm gonna finish that with the sandpaper. But let me take care of here. This one was a lot more. This one was a lot bigger into it. Still fill head there, little heads in there. I'm only, like I said, knocking about 95% of it off. I want to hit the rest of the sandpaper. But like right there, you can see the orange peel up there, just the blade scraping over it. So something that just takes time. Take your time. No, I'm not trying to rush it. I don't care if this takes me a few days or not. I don't want to dig too much in. I'm trying to stay on top of mostly the head of it and just get that because I don't want to dig around too much around it. I will switch it off and go the opposite way. Since this panel's not, flat, it does have a bow. It's easy to go this way. You can go up with it too. It's kind of, you gotta be careful going this way with it because you won't put too much pressure on one side. It could dig in. So I'm trying, if I do that, just trying to hit the top of it and slowly work its way down without digging into it. So this is just time consuming. You do gotta make sure that the clear coat is completely dry. It's been like 4 days, so it's been dry. Usually you could probably do it within I don't know, less than 24 hours, depends on how bad the were. So like I said, I got that one, do the same thing right here, and I got those ones, and I thought I saw one down there, but I'll go back through and check. So that's how I'm going to deal with it. So after that, I'll hit it with some sandpaper. All right, let's try this again. My battery died, and it was at 50%, and it died on me. So I'm just going to repeat what I said. So down through here, I have it sanded up to 3,000. So I started with 1,200, 2,000, and 3,000 by hand. I might go back and do 5,000. We'll see. It's in the garage. I have a hard time seeing. It's not that bright in here. It's not too bright outside right now. So I'm just going through 3,000, and then I'm hoping to push it all outside. What's on my face? Huh. It must have hit myself. And see how it looks. But I did have those runs that were right in through here. The big run here, that all sanded out. I was very happy actually how well it sanded. So from here up, and then I'm starting on the roof. I just did 2,000. I did have a run actually right in here, so I did 1,000 just right there to knock it down. And then I did 2,000 here. I'm gonna do 2,000 on the other side. So you can kind of see, I mean, it is a little on the hazy side now with it. I don't know if you'll be able to, the lighting is so bad in my garage. I don't know if you can tell how shiny this is, but then like up here, you can kind of see the haze in here. I don't know if this is considered a dry spot when I cleared, or was it solvent pop or whatever come through. So I'm hoping this stands out. It's kind of weird, like I got nice and smooth here and dry and rough here. So I want to take it nice and slow with it, see if they get rid of it. I mean, it seemed like I did decent over there with only 2,000. So we'll do here, and then if I do need to step down to 1,200 or 1,000, I will. I mean, I do got good 3 coats of clear on this, so I'm not too worried about breaking through, especially on a flat surface. It should have built up pretty nice. So I'm just going to keep seeing. I'm not professional. You guys don't need to see me doing this. I'll probably show you the runs on this side. It's tight over here right now. So when I go do this side, I'll probably demonstrate that. So I'm going to continue. Whew. All right, different day. Pulled it outside a little bit, trying to reorganize the garage so it's not half, looking too bad. But I think I showed you up through here. This is where I'm at now. I sand this up to 1,200, 2,000, 3,000, then 5,000 on the orbital sander. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I sand this a lot. I don't have to keep sanding it. I just don't want to, it still has like texture to it, like orange peel. It's not smooth. Like, I don't want to keep sanding. I'm just afraid to. So I'm going to cut and buff it, see what it looks like. So the trunk's done. That's up to 5,000. The hood, I mean, it's good as can be. I mean, certain parts, see where it's really good reflection, but you can still see the orange peel in it when it's out in the light. Dust hitting it. This side only got sanded to 3,000 from, I did wax and stuff, so I need to go back here and clean it. It's gonna stain it, so I'll probably have to end up sanding this for 5,000. So we gotta do this. I do want to sand this up and through here still. I'm doing that. I still got to do this side. So I need to go over here and actually take a look at where my runs are. So the runs sand out pretty easy, so I'm not really worried about the runs. And I get like these black, weird dark stains. I feel it. That's weird. All right, well, at least one run there so far. Some darkness. I mean, just the light hits it out in the sun. Actually, it just looks good just like that. I mean, the orange peel, I mean, tell it's, you can't see a reflection to it. Okay, here, okay, get down here so we can see some runs. So, runs in through, interesting. It's kind of milky-ish runs to it. And here's a run or sag. Doesn't look like as many on this side, so that's good. So I don't know. I was going to show you removing the runs, but actually this side doesn't have any bad ones that I really might not even need the razor blade really for. One came more of a sag, darker in here, harder to see. Let's see anything. Oh, and one right here too. That's not a huge one like that. I could probably just do with 1,000 grit sandpaper. So I never mentioned, yeah, I mean, this is the black line came through here. I did add that, so I do like that. So I'll probably do a silver pinstripe from here, go all the way around both sides, all the way down in here, just to help hide the edge and some of the places my tape bleed through a little bit. And I do need to sand the front up in here still, so lots of sand. Then hopefully I can get this thing start moving along. So this is gonna be a long video, not too exciting, I guess, the rest of this. So stay tuned. Boom. Pretty happy with this. See the nice and clouds. See me pretty clear. Still need to buff it with hand, the excess material, but pretty good with the clouds and everything into it. A few spots here. Notice, I don't know if that's, I don't think I burned through sanding, but it's lighter right in there. Maybe I did, hopefully not, but it doesn't matter. Eventually I have to refix the hood, because you can see that there. And then that issue right there. And then in the black, from using the orbital sander, I thought I sanded it fine enough to get all these out, but I must have caught some into it. So I do got little pigtails, or you want to call them up. You can see in the black, you really can't see in the green, but yeah, well, whatever. It's driving, I'm happy. It is very bright. So I just spent probably 2 hours actually just working on this. So I'm quite happy. I mean, things, you know, don't like that, but all good. So pulling out in the sun, see how bright it is. I mean, up your sun back out. So you can pick up the side of the car. How much, hopefully it's picking up on camera how much it's sparkling, because that pearl is crazy. It's really hard to tell the difference actually from the top with the white base coat and the bottom with the black base coat underneath the pearl. But there's a little slight shade difference, but I like it. Looks good. So when I was brought it out and the sun was hitting it, though, I saw over here I had that huge run that was like from here all the way down. So I hit with 2000. I just put some guiding coat on top of it, the black. You can kind of see where the runs are still at a little bit, where it's darker and through there. So I'm just gonna hit this, still staying with 2000, hit with 3000, and buff this area again and buff and polish this area, and hopefully that gets rid of it, because in the light I could see it and it was ugly. So I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that. All right, that's getting close to the end of the day now. Been out here for quite a few hours. So passenger side, driver side, I did the front and I did the core support up here, top radiator support, because last time I pushed out, I had it print in here in the clear coat of my hand right there. So I sanded that out. Not much light here, so it's hard to see. And I did it up through here, did a little light job up in there. I probably need to get better there. I was getting tired. I redid the whole roof. Looks better than it did, because driving with the problem is, though, light hit it, you can see some very deep scratches. So I mean, my problem is I was using 1000 grit and it was still so much orange peel. So I'm like, you know what, I tried finding the lowest grade. It was 400. I shouldn't have done it. I know I shouldn't have, but I sanded just lightly. I'm like, okay, maybe the 1000 grit would be able to take it out. So I went back after I did 400 lightly, cut back on a lot of the orange peel, but 1000's not strong enough. So this, I mean, it stinks. I mean, I think I still have a lot onto it. I need to gauge, see how much clear I have left on top of it. But I mean, the other downside is you can see, I don't know if you can see in here, a tape line. Originally I was just going to do the stripe up here, so I do have a tape line going through that way, and on that side there's that haze. It's still there, like looks like orange peel. You can see with my hands, like looks really nice and clear right there. Over here it gets hazy, but it does look better than it did, because I mean, what am I gonna do about it without painting it? But it's the roof. I think down the line, once I have it together and I decide I want to fix it, I will. But I mean, there's that, there's the trunk. I mean, good thing is now I'm definitely not afraid to drive it with the paint being not that great. I can still see that thing in through here a little bit. My problem is I didn't see this side with the sun hitting it. You kind of see it sags like you're in through here. So, but it's smooth at the touch. I mean, I can't feel it, that's annoying, but I can see it. So did it happen on my first round of clear? Maybe. So I don't know, hopefully the side's good sand as the other, because when the light hits it, I mean, it looks great. So I mean, it looks good from 10 feet. All right, time has gone by Sorry I haven't been keeping up on filming. It's summertime, kids finally out of school, and I'm behind. So everything, it's dusty though now, but everything's been wet sanded and buffed. I went back and I did the Datsun and black text, working on the chrome, scratching it all up and gonna get all that painted for it. So there's really not too much more to go over it. I do need to do the silver pinstriping I want to do, but I can do that whenever, pretty much once the car's finished. So I'm just trying to get the things finished. I'm working on the front brakes. So I probably need to end this video now. I'm very happy. It's dusty, it's hard to see. I mean, you can see all the dust on the hood. I'm not happy with the hood still, it's foggy. So I haven't really had it outside in the sun too much to see it. So I don't know, I might end up doing the hood end of summer or whatever. But now my key is to get this thing up and running. I'm quite happy. I do have a lot of odds and ends stuff I still got to paint, like all of that. So it's just time consuming. So, all right, I'm gonna end this video here. I'm happy with it. Kids outside playing a blow pool I filled up for them. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned, more things coming, but I am happy the way the car came out. I mean, I'm so much happier. I like the black down there, the black stripe, and the black hood. I mean, once I put the hood on, it's gonna look better, but I had engine mounts come in. I'm waiting on more parts came in. But we'll talk about all that in another video. So guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the repaint and everything done to it. So stay tuned. Later.